Hello everybody, so welcome back to one of my videos, and it's everything you ever want, it's everything you ever need, and it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be, this is where you wanna be. Sorry, I just wanted to let y'all know I've got through watching The Greatest Showman and a movie called Miracles from Heaven, and I'm so sorry it's so late and that it's Saturday, but I've just not been feeling well. I've been in the emergency room, I've been to my GI doctor, I've been in pain, and I've been really busy, and I'm on more medicine because of my stomach, and I've just not been feeling well. I'm sorry, it's been a while to get this video out, but just want to let y'all know, I am not better yet. But I was like, no, I'm gonna get out on Saturday. I didn't want to get out on Sunday, and, how do you say it? Didn't do it again on Monday. It's too much for me. So anyways, I've been, throwing up and been real sick. But I'm going to do it today, so this is going to be Elena, Avalor, Crystal in the Rough, one of my favorite videos. Episode 15, I think it is. 15, I think. So anyways, roll the intro. In the kingdom old and grand, Elena, a princess bravely rules the land. Elena, with her family by her side. Elena, it's a wild and daring ride. Elena of Avalor. So this episode starts off with Isabel, just checking a bunch of things. I'm like, she's gonna make an invention, and Isabel gets her backpack. She calls it her go pack. Actually, she's going to school. I didn't know they had school in the Disney universe. That's never been mentioned in any video that I knew of. I probably just forgot. But yeah, Isabel's going to school. Elena, so she's never gone to school before? Elena's just trying to get around the law. She is the law! Of course, we're the law there. So I guess the council decides it's time for Isabel to start going to school. That's probably why she's going now. But, anyways, Isabel says, where'd you find my go pack? So Armando found it up in the servant's act when Shariki took over. He actually found a bunch of your old things up there. So I guess Armando's just looking up there for stuff? I don't know. Kinda creepy, huh? But anyway, so she gets there to the table of the dining room, I guess, in the castle. And Louisa says, are you excited for your first day of school? He does. And she says, yes, I am. Said, but being castle school will be fun, but it's not the same as going to school with the other kids and playing freeze tag. She said, yes, like me and your abuelo. Says, abuelo playing right now? Because he's not moving. He's just all... He was asleep. And she goes, tag your ring. He goes, huh? Whatever you say, me, amor. He's asleep. So she gets there and she's a little bit nervous about making friends. She's popular. Who's not gonna want to be friends? They're running on money, they can just ask Isabel for some. That's not why. Like I said, you're smart and sweet and funny, everyone's gonna want to be your friend. So, Isabel walks in, and Senorita Marisol, her teacher, says, class, and 1, 2, 3, eyes on me there. 1, 2, eyes on you. Was that easy to get them to pay attention to her? Probably a little bit harder, but oh wow. So we got a new student in our class today, Princess Isabel. And they all welcome her, and she said thanks, and said, you can just call me Isabel. I don't want to be too formal. I mean, Princess Charlotte in school, they don't call her Princess Charlotte. They call her Charlotte Cambridge. 'Cause she lives in Cambridge? I guess back in the day, they used your last name as the place you live. I mean, that's not how it works for Isabel. Isabel's last name is Isabel Castillo Flores. As I mean, I'm sure it's the last name as her sister. Y'all heard me say that on what was it, Scepter of Light episode? When Isabel says, "And who are you, dearie?" Elena Castillo Flores. She goes, "Well, Elena Castillo Flores." So y'all remember that one, right? If y'all don't, please go back and watch that one. It was pretty good. So go back and watch it if you haven't. Go back and watch all my movies if you're new here. So anyways, so she says, "Okay, Isabel, you'll be staying with TK and Amara. You see, you can start making friends with TK and Amara. I mean, if you're staying with them, you probably want to be friends with them first, and then you'll move on with everyone else. And not everyone's gonna like you. It sucks that people at your table don't like you. You probably want to teach your move somewhere else without these weirdos. But that's worst case scenario. Is, you know, prepare for the worst and hope for the best, right? Remember us about preparing for the worst. She said, "We're gonna learn to make Avalor and rubber, and for these two ingredients, we're gonna need moonvine juice and sap from the Alaska tree. Can anyone tell me where those two ingredients are found?" Isabel, of course, is in the Crystal Caverns. That's where we're going for our field trip. And Kiki says, "The Crystal Caverns are boring." He says, "You've seen one rock, you see them all." And Isabel says, "That's not true. There are 3 types of rock." You tell them what they are. He says, "Then you've seen 3 rocks, you see them all." 3 rocks. 3, you've seen 3 rocks. You've seen them all. You'll never forget that, right? You've seen 3 rocks, you see them all. Don't believe that. If you want to go to caverns, go to them. I've been to Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico, so go caverns, they're fun. I have quartz and minerals of all kinds, so don't believe that. And if you want, get your girlfriend a diamond ring. You know, if you like it, then you should put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. That's funny. So anyways, like I said, go to caverns, they're fun. So anyways, Senor Demaris also put on your goggles for safety. Movie. Anyways, says put on your goggles for safety, and he's like, TK put on his goggles, and he said, "Told us about you bought your own goggles?" She said, "Yeah, I got them for my birthday." But she said, "My dream is to go to the Science Academy one day." But dream, that's more like a nightmare. It depends on what you want to do with your life, really. I think so. So anyways, she tells him, you know, put 1 cup in 1/2 cup. It's important to be precise with your ingredients and measuring. Kiki says, "Forget that, I'm just gonna add all in." She says, "Are you sure about that? If you don't measure ingredients, the experiment may not work." "I know what I'm doing, okay? I've already taken this class 3 times, and Mars says 4 times. See, I really know what I'm doing." As the girl said, "Okay, suit yourself." So she doesn't know what to do and said, "See, it's your bounce together. This experiment doesn't work." And great job, Isabel, you got the experiment right. Made some more like Princess Know-It-All. And then they went, "What's so funny?" They said nothing. So they're playing a game, and Amara missed a shot, and Isabel tried to teach her how to shoot shots better. You know, teach her paper and show her how to get the right angle. And then Kiki said, "Ja, you got lucky," because she got to shine. And they said, "Besides, who does math during recess anyways?" Isabel said, "Actually, it's physics." He said, "Sorry, smarty pants, I mean smarty gown." And she's, "What's wrong with being smart?" "I bet she even named her school bag." What's that got to do with being smart? It's got nothing to do with being smart. Or dumb, or being anything. Kiki! You're making stuff up. You know, I mean, TK, you're talking a bunch. So he makes Isabel feel bad. He just goes off crying, and then you know and I says she's home, and Francisco, so do you like your classes? Yes. And we said, do you like your teacher? Yes. And then did you make any friends? I don't want to talk about it. Then she says, I bet she even named her school bag, and she kicked him and ow! She broke her bag. And I said, so do you want to have it, before any more bags get hurt? I know what that feels like, some people hurting bags. Or cups. Or anything. I mean, I got mad a couple days ago, and I got these new insults. Get away from me! Before more insults get hurt. Truth to be told, I didn't get mad. That was just an act. I'm an actor too. Very gifted. I've seen people get mad to the point where they have broken things. I've never purposely broken anything in my life. Maybe junk mail and shred it out. If I'm trying to shred paper or something, I might purposely break it. I never got to mirror and just punch and break it. That's 7 years bad luck. Don't do that. I have broken a mirror, but what's on purpose? How have I got all these medical conditions? No, nothing. Well over 7 years ago. Nah, but that wasn't bad luck. Proof right there. Breaking a mirror is not 7 years bad luck. But don't do it anyways, because you may get cut with glass. As you can see, no scars, but don't do it anyways, because it's not a good idea. They have glass in your hair and start washing it out. Just don't break mirrors, everyone. Like, that'd be a life lesson. So I said, yeah, one time I happened to frame her back here, and she said, I just want to be alone. And I said, okay. Right after you tell me what's going on. She went, Sarah Ben said, did you have a tough time making friends? Said, it will get easier. And said, no, TK doesn't like me. If TK doesn't like you, none of the kids do. He's like the boss of everyone. Do y'all always remember that one kid in school that was really tough? Like, he's like, I'm the toughest kid in school. I'm the boss of everyone. Never thought movies would come to this point. Like, ever. How did they come to this point? I don't think if I've mentioned this or not in any of my videos, if I ever even talked about my parents in any of them. Probably not, but, my father has, he passed away a while ago. Long time ago. Like, March of 2019. And, he was a Marine. He was actually a good fighter. And he was a good fighter in his childhood, actually. He went to a really rough school, Humphrey Highland, and he had to fight every single day. He got hurt a lot, too. And there were kids, like, of every single race you could think of. White, black, Mexican, Vietnamese. And the Vietnamese were among the strongest. He had to beat the whites and their leader, the blacks and their leader, Mexicans and their leader, and then the Vietnamese and their leader. Once he defeated the Vietnamese and their leader, that was him, because he defeated from the only one thing, the strongest. I thought, I should have just gone straight to him. Because that's where it works. You defeat the toughest kid in school, and that's what you did. But then he moved and went to Western Plateau. I've actually seen that school. I haven't been there, but I've seen it. And I was like, I don't want to fight every day. I need to find who the toughest kid in school is. Jerome. Big, strong guy. And I was like, so point out to me at recess. I want to know who he is. He's hanging on the A-frames of the swing with one hand in his pocket, all by himself. Toughest kid in school, but you're always going to be all by yourself if you're bad. And he was mean and bad. He would find kids in the hallway and he'd just punch them in the arm and he'd be pulling girls' hair. You don't mess with girls. That's wrong. I mean, another girl doing it's bad enough, but when a guy does it, it's messed up. Not sure obviously how long it is. But that's wrong. And then he would take their lunch money or their dessert off their tray. Bring your own or bring your own money, dummy. He'd be taking pencils and breaking them. I was too afraid to say anything to him. Say with bad news, my dad. I hear you're toughest kid in school. Yeah, boom! I'll tell him all about it. Jerome didn't get one punch in. And all the teachers are women. Don't get a bunch of women teachers. And anyways, they got a man out there. My dad was still had to rip Jerome's shoulder down like an apron. He had come to school for several days. There was blood everywhere. He was stitched everywhere and had 2 black eyes when he came to school. I said, hey Jerome, you ain't the toughest kid in school anymore. And when Jerome got better, he tried to go back that same path of hurting people. Help! It's Jerome! We're having another merry-go-round in the playground. Please don't hurt me. Jerome never hurt anyone again. That was the end of Jerome being evil to people. Everyone's afraid of my dad, but quickly became friends. My dad was really a nice person. Jerome was a bad guy. If y'all want to try to fight me in the comments, think about Elena and Shariki. It's the same thing. Read comments, how the hero defeats the villain. It's the same pretty much thing. It's just a nice kid defeating a bully. Anyways, that's to give you an example of how Kike was exactly. Like the boss. There's no fight in this movie, just to let y'all know. That's who Kike is. He's like the boss to everyone. So anyways, you know, Kike is the boss. So, Elena says, I feel sorry for Kike. Isabel said, you do? Why? Because he's missing out and getting no smartest girl in school. Isabel says, I don't want to be a smartest girl in school. I just want kids to like me. And so things will get better. How do you know? Because Isabel I know can fix anything. A new school can be scary if there's unfamiliar places, new rules, new teachers, and lots of unknown faces. But school's just a new world of problems, puzzles for you to solve. But you don't have to worry, there's nothing you can't resolve. You've got a challenge ahead. Your face starts to light up. You break it down. You work it out. Clean every mess right up. 'Cause there's no challenge you can't meet. No way I'll accept defeat. Like a clock that ticks. An idea just click. With your bag of tricks, you can fix anything. You can fix anything. I can fix anything. Anything. So Isabel thinks she can fix herself and comes wearing new clothes, and royal gowns aren't my thing anymore. You know those snotty girls that are having stuck-up problems are like, I'm better than you. Isabel's turned into this. Remember, Stab-On? She's turning into Stab-On. This is the worst show in my life. Why? I was told you I would be happy to watch a show called Isabel of Avalor. Now I wouldn't. Why? Disney, please don't turn Isabella into another little Esteban. This is just wrong. God, we don't need two of them. We don't. I feel like just... Have you ever seen me bald? No. You're about to know what the... all my hair. We got another Esteban, another snooty Elena. Oh, God. This is not how I planned my day to go. So anyways, you know, Luisa says, what was that? And Francisco says, you mean who was that? Who was that, Francisco? I got a perfect thing to tell you. That was a Esteban right there. Just a little smarter than a girl. And Elena says, well, Isabel told me she had a bad day at school. Maybe that's why she's acting like this. You're not cousin to Esteban? Uy. I mean, why she's off to school? Keep your Esteban attitude there and show it to Kike. Teach him how he's boss. I'm Chancellor Isabel! Oh God, I don't think I can listen to that. And these, you and Princess Isabel, Crown Princess Elena, Princess Isabel forgot her satchel. Ooh, I can take it to Isabel myself. That can be an excuse to see what's going on with her. I'll tell you what's going on with her! She's acting like Esteban! What's going on? I'm already feeling nauseous. I'm gonna take my nausea medicine if I hear that one more time. So she goes there, and then I was going on the field trip. Yeah, you go, watch this. Something explodes in the territory of motorcycles. Who did that? It's just me. Isabel, I expected more from Princess Ross because it was, yes. I mean, yeah, sure. Isabel is a murderer. Pass it on. So she says, my sister Isabel forgot her go bag. I knew she needed your school bag. Thanks, but I don't need it. Sure, you're a science kid, pro trader, jump rope. I'm sure. Okay. Sorry, interruption. Is it? Oh no, no need. We better go on field trip. Ooh, field trip. Did you need our chaperone? She's. Oh, that'd be lovely. So you said you're your friend, try me. There, yes, and she was. Oh no. Because she doesn't want Elena to see her like that. And then she said, this is the Crystal Caverns. It's like a born old hole on the wall to me. And, excuse me, what's your name? TK. Oh, so you're the boss of everyone in your life. He's not that kind of kid that's not afraid of adults or teenagers. I guess not a teenager. She said, well, TK, please listen up and listen to Senorita Martel. Yes, Princess. And just like, you mean Princess No Fun? Your own sister now? And he went, and then she said, it's not even talking to you, it's Royal Cater for that. I said, what's going on? You never be this rude. And she does. And so you told me I could fix anything, I fixed myself. And now I have friends. Real friends like you for who you are. I agree with that 100%. I said, we'll talk about this more at home. But right now, you need to listen to Senorita Mars one. She's, okay. So they look at all the rocks and said, these rocks have the same effects on plants the sun does. And Mars, that's kind of cool. Why yawning? Are some rocks really do that? I didn't know that. That is cool if that's true. Let's go. And also, I don't think so. Those caverns haven't been explored yet. They will be first to explore them. It's not really dangerous. I mean, I saw the caverns. They don't look dangerous. Till they fall down and get out of trouble. And then Elena's, Isabel, you didn't. And she's, help! And she'll get help. And they said, don't lead the stem might snap. So they jump over. And Kike's afraid. So Elena said, I'll jump to you and we'll jump back together. And she said, but you're bigger than he's on and the stem might snap. So I can't get out there, I'll just line my low. Takes off to go back. And they try to jump back. As they're about to jump, the stem snapped. So they're floating away. So they tried knocking out Crystal. And at the last minute before they go over a waterfall, it lands. And Isabel undoes her hair and stops being that snooty that she was being. And saves them just being herself. So make Avalor and rug her and get out of there. And Senorita Marisol says that she was worried. She was about to call the Royal Guard. And they said that they wandered off and they'll never do it again. She says, and you know why? You'll never do it again. Because the three of you are going back to school. They clean the schoolyard while the rest of us, the kids and us, go to see the growing grotto. So, that's the best part. And I said, I'll come back in the little coat. And she said, thank you, princess. And he just said, we have to clean the schoolyard and clean my room. And I said, I think I'm going to make it fun. So she's showing them how to teach them with their glow and stuff. And they go off to play together in the sunset. Well, not in the sunset, but makes it more fun when you say it like that, right? Anyways, that's it for my Elena Avalor WTF moments. Season episode 15, season 1, A Crystal in the Rough. This is still tribute to Liam's channel. So check out his channel and save money, use code save money on G Fuel. But until next time, I'm Jordan Morris. Bye!